It's almost bedtime, so I thought I would bring you along for a little nighttime skincare routine. I'm really passionate about primarily only having non-toxic products in our home, and skincare is definitely no exception. Today, I'm going to be talking about two brands, Dime and Primally Pure. So let's get started. So the very first thing that I'm going to be doing is double cleansing with an oil and then a regular cleanser. And the reason why you need to double cleanse is because the oil is actually going to get off all of the gunk. So if you wear makeup, if you wear sunscreen, it's going to get all of that off to expose your pores so that then the cleanser can go in and actually clean out the pores. So Primally Pure and a lot of other skincare brands do sell a cleansing oil. I personally just use jojoba oil or argan oil that they sell at Trader Joe's. I feel like it works exactly the same and it's a lot more cost effective. You're going to apply a generous amount of oil to your hands, rub it all around, massage it in, really get like in your hairline, by your ears, in your neck, everywhere that you would put your sunscreen or your makeup or whatever else you're trying to get off. And then you're gonna wet a washcloth and just wipe it off. And then after that, you're gonna go in with your regular face wash. We still use CeraVe. I know that it's not the best for you, but my boyfriend's skin is really sensitive and he had been trying out a lot of different face cleansers and they were all burning his skin. At this point, if I want to, I'll do a Primally Pure face mask. My favorite one that I have been so obsessed with is their Regenerative Hemp one. It leaves my skin looking so calm, and I feel like it's also really helped even out my skin tone a lot, but it's late. I'll just do that another day. These next steps coming up are going to be kind of similar to my morning skincare video. All right, so now my face is officially cleansed. I can go in with the toner. I like to use this Dime Super Skin Toner. You may remember this if you watch my morning skincare routine. I like to put a quarter size amount into my palm, rub it, and then just gently pat it all over my face and neck. And then after I have cleansed and toned, I will go in with the Dime Hyaluronic Acid Serum. I will just put this all over my face and then do the same thing, pat it in. So next up, we are going to go in with the Dime Luminosity Serum. I really like this serum. It's very jelly, but it also feels very kind of thick and like hydrating to my eyes. So normally you would want to do your eye serum after all of your serums, but you're going to see that the next serum that we use, which is going to be from Primally Pure, is kind of thick, and so it makes the most sense to apply your skincare from the thinnest to the thickest consistency. So I'm actually going to put this one on before. Next up, I'm going to go in with some of my favorites, either the Primally Pure Regenerative Hemp Serum or the Primally Pure Plumping Serum. I actually bought the Regenerative Hemp Serum pretty recently after becoming super obsessed with their Regenerative Hemp Mask. I really like it so far, and it has this really earthy, grounding scent. I also really like their Plumping Serum. I've been using this for a while, and I like it because it has a natural form of vitamin A, so it actually works kind of similar to a retinol because it has bakuchiol. Funny story, my mom's side of the family is from Panama, and around Christmas time we always make tamales, and my grandma will fry this like seed that you cook with called achote. It turns the oil this really bright red, and this serum always makes me happy because it's that same bright red, so it kind of reminds me of home and Christmas. But today I really want to use the Regenerative Hemp Serum because that has been my fave lately. So what I do is I'll basically just put one pump on each cheek and then use that amount to really distribute it everywhere evenly. And stop. Don't you dare reach for Vaseline because we have much better products to slug with. Primally Pure is really well known for their balms. These are the products that are made with a lot of beef tallow, so they are extremely hydrating and moisturizing for your skin, and they're really thick, so it kind of gives the same effect as slugging without having straight petrolatum sitting on your face for 8 hours. I toggle between using their soothing balm, antioxidant balm, and their clarifying balm, kind of depending on what my skin needs, but my favorite two are definitely the antioxidant and the soothing. I basically just put on enough to cover my fingernail, and that ends up being about enough for my whole face. I really like the soothing balm when I'm having any redness or after I've been in the sun. I feel like it really just gives my skin a lot of moisture, and like the title says, it is definitely very soothing. There is one last step that I do when I feel up for it, and tonight I'm kind of feeling up for it, and that is using these Primally Pure facial cups. So I normally use the bigger facial cups to get the majority of my face, and then I kind of go in again with this smaller cup to get like in between my forehead and my laugh lines. Sometimes people also do it here under the eyes. I'm gonna be honest, I know the eyes are so delicate that it kind of scares me, but I probably should start doing it to just prevent any future wrinkles. Well, not even future. I'm already starting to get them a little bit, and I'm okay with that because I would rather smile but have some wrinkles than not enjoy life. And finally, I'm going to get all puckered up with their lavender lip balm. This one is actually my favorite to use, especially at nighttime, because I feel like I'm getting a little aromatherapy before bed. Alrighty, so at this point, you should be looking like a cutie little iced cupcake, maybe with a little tint of red or blue, depending on what balm you used, and you are officially ready for bed with no harsh chemicals. And if you want to know what I'm going to be doing for my skin tomorrow morning, go ahead and watch this video here.